Hey, everybody! Oh no, I don't have any room to take my helmet off. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Minecraft with me, KamfMental, and today, check out what I've been doing. Here, hold on, let me move the mic a little farther away from my face like I do at the beginning of every episode. I've been putting some work in. Chaka. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at it. Hold on. Look at that. Would you look at that? I have been putting some work in here at my base. So you remember this was just a friggin' hill. Just a hill with that little doorway. That was like, that doorway and this like chunk of wall was the only thing that was here before. And now we have all this. So let me go over my building process with you guys real fast. So dug down the whole hill that was here, dug it all down, built it down to this point where this base layer is, built up the base layer, filled that all in with grass and stuff. So the whole thing is like in layers. So right down here we have the base layer, which is being worked out. Obviously, none of this is done. Minor details and skeleton for the most part. This is the most, and that and this is the most like heavy-duty detail I've done because I really needed to see how this stuff looked in the grand scheme of things. But anyway, yeah. This is what we got so far. I intend to put at least 2 more layers on top of this. So this is not even close to done. This is the very like base layer holding everything up. This is the like first floor base layer. And then I'm going to have big old thing coming up the back here behind these designy roof thingies, right? And then off there, we're gonna have towers coming off the very top. I think it's going to be cool, and dear God, is it a lot of work. So let's take a closer look. These big areas right here on either side will probably be turned into like 2 or 3 rooms, 2, 3, 4 rooms each, depending on how big I need rooms to be. I kind of want a really big like audience chamber with a big table and all that stuff. So one of these will probably be turned into 2 really big rooms. The other one will probably be turned into like 3 or 4 small rooms. It's gonna go up. We're going to build another building on top of this building right here, and then we're gonna build more stuff up there after that. But this is what we got so far. I kind of filled it in just so that we could build the next layer a little bit easier, right? Like, that's the only reason I'm putting roofs and stuff on everything, is so that I can build off of it easier. And then I can remove what needs to be removed and all that good stuff. So, yeah. Also, I've taken to carrying a bed with me because I'm running to beds all the time with these projects. Let's take a look at how our honey collector has been doing. Because, as we know, it didn't... see, that right there, bad. It's obviously not working as efficiently as... Oh, my goodness. Okay, then. So it looks like these things are, in fact, working. Probably not as efficiently as they could be working. But... Ah, crap. Definitely could be working a little bit better than this. But until we get, until we fix it up and get it a little more efficient, this is not actually bad. What we could do is just like probably do something where we fill everything in, and then the blocks only have one space to go, so they go down that way, or maybe try something with hopper mine carts. You know, because then we can pick the stuff up through solid blocks. Oh my god. You know what? This open space right here with the observers is probably the main issue, honestly. Nope. Ah, man. Dang it. Okay. We're going to go ahead and leave that open. He will have to return. I hope. Yeah, it's not horrible. It could definitely be better. Could definitely be better. But it is working, and that's what matters. That's what we want, because now we have access to some of these nice looking honey blocks, which, you know, the honeycomb blocks actually look real cool, and I feel like could be used as a good decorative piece. Like, let me see. Can I make one right here? Yes, I can. Check this out. Check this out. Like, look at that. And it's not like the honey block, right? You can still jump on it and everything. I mean, I feel like that inset into into a wall design or something like that. That could be real cool, you know? Could look real good. I don't know. Don't mind me. I'm losing my friggin' mind. All this lockdown stuff has got me going crazy. But yeah, this is kind of cool. I think it's kind of cool. Also, since we're over here, let's take a look at how our sheep farm has been producing also, because that's another project we worked on last episode, right? I recently had to resupply these dispensers with shears, and these things are definitely producing lots of wool. Oh, that's good. That's real good. Oh yeah, I mean, and then once the shears that I have in here run out, we can probably just, you know, let it sit for a while. I don't think we need more than a double chest of each color wool. So yeah, that will probably suffice. It'll probably be good enough. Let me see. We've already talked about all this that I did. Let's check out some of this detail work that I got here. It's real busy, but I feel like for the very base layer, that works. Because, you know, this very base layer, the very bottom, it's not meant to look like anyone lives in the base of it. The base is just what's here holding up the rest of the structure, right? So we don't got to worry about windows. We don't got to worry about doors, anything like that. And I feel like if we're not dealing with doors, we're not dealing with windows, we're not dealing with anything like that, no one's living inside this, allegedly. You know, a busy design like this can work out to our advantage. You know, sometimes this is a little bit much, especially if you're working with windows and doors. But considering this base layer doesn't have any practical use, I think the busy design works real well for us. So we got, you know, stone brick in the background and in the foreground a little bit. Pillars, granite pillars, borders of andesite, yeah. Andesite borders, and some fences, like, you know, walls in there, and stairs just to add a little bit of random depth. I think it's a good look. I think this looks real good. On this side, we'll probably just build this top part and keep it covered in dirt below that. This window, see the issue I'm having right now is I really like how this window looks, and I'm not sure. I need to do one of either two things. I either need to get rid of this window, or I need to mirror the window on this side. I don't really want to do either of those things, but I have to do one or the other, right? Because we need it to kind of match. This base, this bad boy right here, this is going to end up being so sick. And it's gonna If I'm not mistaken, will definitely be my biggest base that I've built so far. Like, don't get me wrong, I've built some big things in the past, but this would be my biggest base, you know? The biggest thing that I actually live in. Is usually I like building lots of decorative things outside, and then usually my base will just be, like this. This is more or less what my base normally looks like, where it's like, okay, I'll live in the house, and I'll have, like, farms over here, and I'll have a thing over here. Yeah, this is kind of crazy for me. Like, honestly, I'm so used to having all my little in-base areas be little, like my enchanting area and everything. I'm going to need to do stuff, like, just to make the build work, I'm going to need to do stuff like my enchanting room is going to need to be a big decorative library. You know what I mean? Storage room. I don't know if I want to move the storage room because I literally just rebuilt the storage room not that long ago. Like, you've seen what it looked like in episode 2. This is what it looks like now. This is what it looked like in the last episode also. Much bigger, a lot more space. And even now, I haven't actually filled up all the chests. Although, certain chests like cobblestone, stone, stuff like that could probably honestly use like 3 or 4 chests just for that one material. I feel like to match this build, all my rooms need to be big, you know? All the rooms need to be big. Storage room needs to be big. Bedroom needs to be huge. Need throne rooms. Got a throne room over here. I need like a big old dining room. My kitchen. I love the kitchen down there, but I feel like for a castle like this, I need a much bigger kitchen, right? Just makes sense to me personally. So, like, yeah, before, when it was just this, this bottom part area with all my little rooms and stuff, this kitchen would suffice. This kitchen would be fine. But now with this giant castle up here, this is not a castle kitchen. This is not big enough to cater for a whole castle full of people. Oh, that's another thing too, guys. I think it would be very cool if, once we get this castle really tall and such, we pull some tricks and we get villagers. We get villagers in here and like trap them in stalls and then, do tricks with like almost not quite too high doorways so the villagers can't fit through, stuff like that, just like ways to get villagers in here so that we can make the base seem populated. I think that would be the absolute number one coolest thing we could do, because I am super down. Like, I've the one thing I've never liked about survival Minecraft is how alone you feel. Like, everyone feel like you just feel so alone. That's why I've always had a fascination with villagers. Like, even long before villagers were useful for any reason, I was always fascinated by them. And I always wanted to utilize them. And, now we can. Now I can get a whole bunch of villagers, put them up inside my house, and it'll be cool. I'll have I'll have a dude working in the kitchen. I have a guy working in the armory. I have a dude working in have 2 guys in the throne room. There's one villager that has like an eye patch. One villager profession that gives him an eye patch. I think that would be really cool to have sitting in the throne here. It's like one of those eye patch villagers. You can say he's like a warrior king. Or something like that, right? Right. Oh, and for the record, I'm like another 42 blocks closer to having a full emerald beacon. Yeah. I'm getting closer. See? Emeralds. It's all emeralds. And you know what? You know what? You know what? I'm not cheating. The inside is going to be emeralds too. Look at that. I'm doing the whole thing. And honestly, it's not really a matter of cheating because I'm using emeralds because they're easier to get than iron. So technically, that's not cheating. I mean, it really just depends on your playstyle, you know. Different Minecrafters will have a lot more access to a lot different materials than other Minecrafters. Like there was a time when emeralds were rare to me. If you said, "Yo, I'll give you 25 emeralds for blah 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 blah," I'd be like, "It's sold." Because, you know, I didn't get emeralds like that. Now I have all the stuff. I have all the proper farms to extort the villagers for emeralds. I got the pumpkin farm. I got the melon farm. I got a mine shaft down there and days worth of stone. So the masons, sugarcane farm. Oh my God, that guy tried to assassinate me. You saw that? This guy tried to assassinatize me, and I didn't appreciate it. But yeah, this out of all the efficient farms that I built, this is the first. You know, I built this before I made the pumpkin farm and all that, but I still absolutely love this farm because, I mean, honestly, once you get it going, you don't need sugarcane as much. Once you have a farm like this, it's like, for a few days, it's like, oh, I'm using the hell out of this. And then after that, it's like, all right, I don't think I'll ever need to come in here again. Except for villager trading. This dude got infinity. And name tags. But yeah, look at that. Like, it takes a while, but I can turn this all into emeralds. And that's really cool. Alright, guys. So this has been a very talk-heavy episode. So we're going to go ahead and maybe do a little bit of interior designing on this house that I've had for a very long time. Right? So, let's go ahead and get to it, right? Why not? Why not? So, let's see if something works. Let's use gray. We need some wood too. Oh, cool. We got bamboo, so we can save wood. Bam, bam, bam. All right. And we'll go gray banners. Let's put one. We actually are going to need two to test out to see if this works. All right, so 2 gray banners. It does not work. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't need to work, especially not here. Especially because we are about to fill this in with books. Alright, so check it out. The area right under the stairs is going to be filled in with books. Bookshelves. And that's going to give a little more interest to the stairway. And give something for the stairs to stand on. Beautiful. I like it. Especially because I didn't really... It's hard to fit stuff under like stairs like that. So we got that going on. Let's see. What else? Let's get... This is the living room, so we're going to need a painting. We already have 2 paintings. They're the same painting. I don't like that. Alright. I don't like how... paintings work nowadays. Got to put blocks all the way around them so that they place properly. So let's get painting there. And let's put another one right here. Sure, why not? Alright, cool. Alright, let's some very dinky windows down here, but that's okay because we don't need to cover them up with windows shades. Now what we could do is like right over here by the window, we get a little table. We can put a brewing stand here. We'll put a flower pot right here. And does bamboo go in flower pots? Probably not, right? It does! Oh, it does! That's great. Alright, so let me work on some more stuff. I'll be with you guys in a bit. Go away. Yeah, I made a little shed, filled it up with some chests and barrels and such, you know, stuff like that. Started working on a tree. I'll fill that in later. I got a bunch of leaves. I need to get some more. Replaced our door with one of the new blue ones. I think it's kind of good. Is it just me or is the game loud? Whatever. But yeah, this is what we have come with for the main room. Got ourselves a little kitchen upstairs, which that feels like something that a fancy house would have, is a kitchen upstairs, right? I don't know. I don't know nothing. Here's a look. Got cobwebs in the corners. Covered up the stairway here with the trap doors. Put a flower pot on top of that. Our oh no, our thingies. Curtains. That's it. And also, we have the floor or the ceiling switched out with the trap doors, which I think actually looks kind of cool, personally. And it gives us some more room up here to work with the ceiling color and stuff. Boom. We have some sort of machine in the, I don't know. I tried to make a stereo, but it looks like some sort of strange machine. And, you know, you want to know something? Why not? The attic of the house has some sort of strange device that doesn't work anymore. Right? Here's a bedroom. One thing I really like about the using these trapdoors to cover up the ceiling is that it definitely separates it from the texture of the walls here. But it also kind of hides if you want to put like a lighting up there. You know, having that little spot of the planks doesn't really matter that much. I kind of like this little table area. More cobwebs. Because, of course, this is the attic. And here's my gaming room. Where I record. Yeah. In the house. I record the Minecraft videos of this world in this room. Yeah. Anywho. I think that's some solid decorating. And in the next one, we will work on some why would I do that? We will work on some terraforming and tree making, I think. Or maybe not full on terraforming, a little bit of terraforming. Some tree making. And just generally trying to make this area over here look kind of nice. Alright. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Oh my god. This has been KamfMental. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.